welcome to Check Out This Guy. And if you buy all 4 installments of this toy, you can make a Super Gundam out of it. We're talking about making OCs just so you can buy merch of it. This is the reverse of any kids game show you've ever seen where they try to sell you shit. We're trying to buy your own shit on this show. Hello, I'm Katra.
Oh, damn, this is true.
My pronouns are they, he, she.
And you're spending all your money on merch.
Oh, God, yeah, I am.
My name's Morg. My pronouns are are they, he, and maybe I'll spend some extra money on some extra pronouns.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Get the full set.
Get the full set.
Is it like a gumball machine kind of thing where you put in money and you'll see what you get?
Yeah. Or like a gacha game, but the real physical one, not the video game, not the video game, but like the real physical gachas.
Yeah, I mean the reason why they're named that.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Izzy. She, he, they. I have an entire fucking room in my house that is merch, and I am ashamed of it. I need to get rid of that shit. And then I need to move. But
and then you need to buy more shit once you move.
No, I need to be better.
What fandoms, how ashamed are you? Can I buy it from you?
Yes, literally, like, you could sell that.
I am not ashamed of my things.
I would not be surprised if I have, like, over 500 Transformers.
You can definitely sell those on secondhand.
Yeah, definitely. Sell them to people on Wow Cool Robot Discord.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I own a normal amount of secondhand Gundam things.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even a joke. It is a normal amount. It's just 3 boxes. It's fine.
Oh, I'm also into Gunpla. My Gunpla backlog is also immense.
Yeah.
I had a problem with retail therapy a few years ago.
Gotcha.
Understandable. Gotcha.
Oh, well.
I only have 3 that I haven't built yet. So actually, I'm doing great. My mental state, amazing.
Mine's all invested in, like, Pokemon plushies, so I can't even say shit, you know?
I wish I owned more Pokemon plushies.
But yeah, we're here to talk about merch for our own guys.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna start out with, I live together with someone who actually has a plushie made of their main OC.
That rocks.
Shout out to Tyke Showers for having
Nice.
and it's permanently on display. Absolutely amazing. We can only aspire to be as cool as my housemate.
That's sick.
And the only physical thing I own of my OCs is I commissioned Schaefer is that how I pronounce it?
Schaefer, yeah.
Maybe. Schaefer. A couple years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually got that printed in large after I got it. So my house actually does have merch of my 2 mouse guard characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Schaefer.
Morg, do you have any merch?
Not of my own characters, no. I mean, like, I have stuff, I guess, if you consider the, like, art from Art Fight, but I haven't, like, gone out of my way to, like, get commissions done of stuff yet. No, that's not true. I guess if you consider, like, Persona, like,
Definitely.
characters, then, like, I guess I do have art of them. Mostly just, like, I haven't gotten anything super detailed, just, like, you know, a couple art pieces that I have to, like, dig up on my computer to, like, figure out.
You have unlocked memories of more than 20 years ago.
Oh.
What's that worth to you?
My original, my first OC from when I was a teenager, I do have physical art of them.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, like framed and all.
Oh wow.
Ooh, wow.
I forgot I had that.
That's
I
so
guess that
funny.
counts.
Yeah.
That definitely counts.
But I don't have like physical like merch. And like I think a lot of what I would be talking about today is like not pictures necessarily, just because as far as like stuff go, like it's probably easiest to get commissions of
Yeah.
guys.
I actually do have physical objects of my OCs.
True.
True. I have, because I do Gunpla and Gunpla adjacent things, I have some customs. So I have some custom models that I've done, 2 different versions of Xenu, and some other remnants in Fae from the ESO setting.
Yeah. Do you have a physical gal too, don't you?
Yes, technically.
Okay.
She's a Fae.
Right, yeah, that's true. You did say Fae and
Yeah, I didn't want to just start listing out.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, and it's funny that Katra said the thing about the plushie, because that last year, I think, maybe, like it was at least months ago, I had the idea that I desperately wanted a Gilly plush.
That would be so cute.
And I bought all the fabric and shit necessary to make a life-size Gilly. I just haven't started on the project for real yet.
Life size?
Wait, that rocks.
Well, it's easy. Gilly's they're only 30 inches tall.
I know. That's why it's so good.
The problem is getting a good pattern worked out.
Yeah, I've never made like stuff before like that. Like I've never made stuffed animals and stuff, so I'd be very lost.
I would like to one day figure out how to do it. I'm just really bad at the 3D thinking part.
Yeah.
This is not just flat, right? You need to think about if it curves or how much volume it should.
Yeah. I technically have, just because there was a bet to see if I could, I technically have made a fursuit head.
Oh my god, what? I didn't know that. What the hell?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
I don't really talk about it. It's like 95% complete. I just didn't want to, like, do the final gluing and all of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I was nervous about it. So it's one of those almost done projects. But yeah, I was challenged to see if I could do that. So, like, I do have sewing skills.
You're so crafty.
Hell yeah. Is there anything you cannot make? Just so Morgan and I feel a bit better about it again.
I may, so I can't make love.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. That's one thing, like, I like the idea of fursuits, but I just feel like it would bother me to wear one myself. Like, I think the head would just fucking bother me, so I've just never even, like... Well, I'm never bothered because they're expensive if you're not making them yourself. Well, they're expensive either way. Who am I kidding? They're expensive either way.
This was made with a bunch of scraps.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really on my radar to do that kind of thing. But I would consider like a onesie of them, I think, more so.
Who do you want a onesie of?
Well, in this case, I was talking about my persona, but I think I would actually prefer one of Treble, just because I think like it's just like a maroon bunny with like funny little like tail, and it would be like fuzzy and big, like I would have a little demon tail and horns and stuff on the hood, and it'd just be kind of funny.
Those kigurumi onesies are
that's what I meant.
very
The kigurumi. Yeah.
You've seen me wear one.
Yeah. I have a Snorlax one. I have a Snorlax and Charmander, actually, given to me by two different people.
God, I wish I had a Pokemon onesie.
Yeah,
I'd want a Fluffy.
So, yeah, I guess my first merch idea is just kigurumi or onesies or whatever you want to call them, of just various furry guys that I have. It'd be a little strange to have, like, my humans, like a human.
Oh, that's cursed.
Oh, that is so cursed.
Yeah, that's a little
Oh, that's
scary.
good, though.
It's a little creepy.
I had a less serious merch idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if you remember, like, Polly Pocket kind of vibe things that were like, so, or maybe Barbie even, the dress up aspect of it.
Sure, yeah.
I would like a doll of lens, but you can put the eyes, like the eyes is the dress up part, and you can put eyes on the body based on like how many eyes you want him to have and where.
Oh my god.
A dress up game with my OC, I think that would be a lot of fun.
That would be cool.
I think it would show a lot of creativity, and I think it would make my mom never comment about all the merch in my home ever again. If she thinks we have too many dolls and too many plushies and too many pins and keychains, and she doesn't see the vision. She doesn't understand that we need more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a dress-up doll of lens specifically for the eyes.
That would be fun.
And it would be great if, like, little kids come to my house and I'd be like, here, these are fun little dress-up games to play with.
I mean, some kids do like creepy stuff, though, you know? There's definitely...
You won't know it's creepy if you don't tell them at a certain age, you know?
Right, exactly.
It's just shapes.
It's just funny.
On a similar note, I would very much like to have like a 1/6 scale final forms. Like that would be the ultimate thing.
But what if it was full size though?
She's enormous.
That would be creepy.
You gotta move anyway, so you just well move to a place that is a room big enough.
She's so tall, though. Her final form is like
90 inches.
Yeah.
Exactly 3 gillies.
Yeah.
Get a big enough garden to fit Xeno in. That would be... God, everyone in the neighborhood would be like, what the fuck?
No, there's something about life size that just makes it creepy, and I don't know why.
So you would not want to own the $400 Mareep?
I feel like Mareeps are different.
Well, that's different. Like something with a human face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Mareep's just like a big fluffy sheep, not like a robotic-y looking human-y dragon.
I guess it depends. I do often think, man, it would be so easy to just print out this in life-size form, tape the papers together, get some cardboard, and make a cutout for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so funny. If you did that, you would have to take a picture and, like, post that on the Discord. Like, I don't know if you ever would, because that does sound like it could be a pain in the fucking ass, but...
Oh, the cardboard, I'm great with cardboard. It's the printing of the paper that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I have to print that at work, and then I'm at work with my weird cutouts. And I don't know if that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Easy merch idea for a lot of my characters is just getting, like, horns, honestly.
Like a full video or...
A full video. Of horn?
Oh, horns.
Horns.
I understood porns, and I was like, you know what? That's a wild idea, Morg.
I
But
did.
if that's what you want,
God,
Oh my god.
oh my god. No, I don't. I mean, oh my god.
I'm not the unhinged one today.
I
I've been in holiday for a week. I am no longer connected to society. You know how it is.
guess I have some characters I wouldn't be fully against porn of. But no, not P porn. H horn. Like horns. Because I
love that.
making a joke.
Not the porns, the horns. That's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Because, tenacity, travel, my persona, they all have like little devil horns of various lengths and sizes and stuff, and that's an easy like headband thing. Or my sister tried to make a headband for like Halloween for like a costume out of some horns she got at like a fun little like oddities like showcase thing, because they like have like animal horns and stuff that was like that they like shed off, like it's not necessarily like taking them from them, but like she was having trouble, so she ended up putting them on like a cowboy hat. And just the idea of like a cowboy hat for one of my characters is so funny. Or like any sort of hat. Or like, oh my god, Gizmo, come on.
Gizmo!
Sorry. Okay. Did you hear that clanking?
Gizmo just wants to be included.
I know. I know, buddy. I know. But you can't...
Let Gizmo on the podcast.
It'd be one thing if he was just meowing. It's another thing that he's like getting in my way, and I like don't sound right on the microphone if he's too close to it. Nope. Okay. Anyways. I'm so distracted now. Oh yeah, horns. Yes. Okay. That was my merch idea. Very simple, but fun. It's definitely easier to come up with merch ideas for my like more like anthropomorphic guys, I feel like sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I need? I need a pair of wings as merch for Skylar. Ooh.
What if you got some kind of like weird like dragon snuggie or something that like because don't they kind of like fuse together sort of?
Yeah, like one of those like those pillows you use when you have to travel for a very
Oh yeah, like a neck
wraps
pillow
around you. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like a dragon neck pillow for Skylar.
Yes, I need a dragon neck pillow. That is so good.
Yeah, we could read out the ones that Emery listed. So Emery had some fun ideas for like the Bun branded mood stabilizers, which is while
They gotta be
I'm
chewable,
sure,
right? Like Flintstone vitamins.
Oh, vitamin. I've never heard of chewable mood stabilizers, honestly.
No, neither have I, but
I guess I've also not heard of branded mood stabilizers, to be fair.
Same.
It's all just like, here's the fancy name.
Yeah, just like I'm thinking of branded pills. The Flintstone vitamins are the only ones I know.
Yeah. These will put a pep in your step.
They will.
The next one was a Nerf Blade of Darkest Night, which goes along with an idea I had, which was just general, like just a line of role-playing accessories, like they do for Kamen Rider and Super Sentai.
Oh.
like it just makes me think of like a LARP like sword.
Yeah. But like the one I initially thought of was like a role playing version of the knives that Gal and Jolene have.
Oh, that'd be cool because they like glow with light and stuff. Like that'd be fun. Yeah. My only character I could think of with like a weapon like that is Ricotta, and it's like caltrops. So I don't know if there's a way to make caltrops not dangerous, like not spiky like that. Unless they were like Velcro on caltrops or something. Like that would be kind of funny.
Rubber.
Yeah.
Like soft rubber.
Oh yeah. But their whole thing is they stick them in clothes, so I would wonder how that would be used. I would have to think about it. But yeah, rubber caltrops branded for my funny goat. Emery's next one is Vortex Jello, because Vortex is a slime.
Ooh.
I don't want to eat Vortex though.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't know if I'd want to. No, actually, that would not stop me.
It wouldn't stop me either.
OC themed food. I
really like the idea of just like various Jello like void creatures, like a Jello Nightcore. With a big eye on it. I was also thinking of, since I was talking about hats before, I was like, oh, well, we gotta give Hyperpop's top hat as like a fucking...
I have bad news for you.
I think it's just a top hat, isn't it?
Hyperpop will, like, wear other things later on.
That makes sense.
And like, take on a different form later on. But, yeah, like, I just thought it was funny, and it was, like, various stuff scattered around in a government office. I just want to torment y'all with Tumblr Sexy Man.
Understandable. Honestly.
For sure.
Valid.
Emery's last one is Hellclaw Kevlar Vest.
Yeah.
Honestly, making masks of any of our characters from Grey Pollen would be kind of sick, though.
Oh, damn. You're
like
right.
Real life masks of any of them, either any of like Emery's character or our own like player characters or whatever. Like, it'd be sick
and functional.
Some would be more complicated than others. Like, it'd be a little bit more complicated to get like a big diver helmet, maybe, than just like
I can rob a museum. Who's gonna stop me?
I mean, I think I had the one that was most complicated.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, true. Yeah. Mine's just like a mask idea I found online, so I was like, this already exists, but I would make it more customized,
Shall I ask a cursed question?
Yes, of course.
Would any of us, if we were to do this, what character would you get made a body pillow of?
I was thinking about it. I
figured someone was, or we were all thinking of it. I'm just gonna be the one that pulls that Band-Aid off.
I wasn't, shockingly, but I am now.
I am thinking either I need Excalibur looking like the most comfortable cat nap position you've ever seen, or all my small characters, like for my Mouse Guard campaign and for my Wonder Home campaign, sort of in that sleepy mess when the blankets sort of somehow covers everyone, but everyone's sticking out in different angles.
Mm-hmm.
One of those situations. Definitely not sexy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
I mean, the only characters I could think of that I would be like, yeah, I'll make a sexy body pillow of is like probably either it'd be funny to do it of Kaida and Patrice because they're just like a mass of goop venom creature.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be funny if I made like, and maybe a little bit hot, I don't know, of like a body pillow of them. Like, I think it'd be funny. I would either do that or I would do something like, is maybe something that's a bit easier to make. Like, I don't know. I feel like I would feel weird if I had my persona on a body pillow, but it would be easy to do. Like, unfortunately, I don't know, fortunately, unfortunately, it would be easy. And,
yeah, persona body pillows are like the easy mode. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. And I wouldn't say no. You know, if someone was like presenting it to me, I would be like, yeah, sure. But if someone was like, would you like to buy one? I would be like, I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. I feel weird about owning this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a maybe on it.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about it, to be honest. Like all my little critters.
Mm-hmm. I would probably go for a Jolene body pillow just to torment Emery.
No.
That's so mean.
You're like, I have to make the sexy halfling.
No. Perfectly innocent. Just the concept seems wrong.
No, it's funny. And she'd be the one most likely to pose for one. No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
No. Oh,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
like if we want to go like
Wait, I just
that
had a really
kind of
funny idea.
body pillow, it would be Shiva. Since
Sure.
that's what the character exists for.
Sure. I mean, to be honest, like, Treble is like a secondary persona in some ways, I guess. So, they would also make an easy one. Like, but I liked the idea of them being so big that their ears, like, stick out of it, and there's just, like, ears coming off the body pillow as, like, an extension. I think that'd be very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, an extension of, like, Nightcore or something, if it was, like, not a horny one. Because it's one thing to be like, sure, Treble, but, like, I can't. Not with Nightcore. I can't do that. That's my little baby.
Yeah, Nightcore baby.
Nightcore 2 baby. Especially, at least in the form that we left them off in. They're they're baby, and they're not allowed on the sexy body pillow.
The body pillow doesn't have to be sexy.
No.
I know, but I was saying I would be okay with a sexy Treble body pillow. Like, it's not my first choice, but, like, I wouldn't say no.
If I have to.
Right. I mean, you're not really, you're not really forcing it on me. I would be like, well, I'd be like flustered if someone knew I owned it, though. I'd be like, yeah, I do. I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing that you don't tell anyone that you own it.
Exactly.
That's the secret merch.
Yeah. Would you get any mouse, since we're talking about silly things, would you get like a mouse pad of any of your characters?
I have considered it, actually. I have a really ugly mouse pad. And I considered getting a mouse pad made from the OC that I stole from my housemate.
Oh my god.
So that you could constantly see it.
You're like, look, I have your character's titties.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I like the ones that are like not actually like titties, but I can't think of any right off the top of my head, but I have seen them before. Where
Yeah.
they like used the bumps for other things.
These
Mhm.
famous non-titty ones. We couldn't think of anything, but we sure.
No, I promise they exist. I'm
Yeah.
not just making it up.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, it's like tits is most common, followed by ass. But then there are others that.
Yeah,
that I've
sometimes it's just fruit or a plant at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not everything is cursed or sexy.
I like the idea of like when I was trying to look up. I don't know why I was trying to look this up. I was trying to look up non-sexy titty mouse pad.
Non-sexy titty mouse pad.
But I didn't get that.
The best search ever.
I didn't. Okay, I
Oh.
got one. I got one that was like fine, and I was just like, why? Why are these all ass and booby? I know why, obviously,
Uh-huh.
but it's just one of those things where you're like, I don't know. I think it'd be funny to have like Nightcore one because the little bumps are like the Nightcore, like
Ooh.
being circular.
Yeah, I get it.
Just a blob. It's just a little blobby guy.
Here,
Yeah, okay. Well, that is more along the lines I was thinking of. It's still a little odd because it is a cat showing its ass,
yeah, but
and it's
the
very
bumps
bubble
are
butt.
the bumps are the feet, basically.
No, it's its ass.
It's its ass.
Oh, I mean, but also the feet.
Yeah, it's like both.
It's not solely ass. It has a little bit of feed action going on.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it sound so much worse. The way you put it.
That's the worst thing I could have said. I'm just gonna stop thinking
why is this
about...
link so long? I'm so sorry, but this is what I was thinking of. It was just like a little Snorlax.
Oh!
Their face.
Uh-huh.
The chubby cheeks.
Yeah, it's just the chubby cheeks.
Okay,
The chubby face cheeks.
That is wholesome.
Not ass cheeks, but face cheeks, I promise.
Get me one of those that's new.
Aw, that'd be cute.
The reason I came up with the merch idea is because my house is really cold. In case the listeners haven't heard me complain about this yet, I have no central heating and it's winter and there's no isolation. I'm so cold. So we want to get more blankets. And we're adults, and we've realized that you can actually get blankets printed for pretty cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're like, who do we want on the blankets? And it's a tough choice. It's a really tough choice. Because we're each getting two, obviously. And I gotta get an Oikawa one, obviously. But then the second one could be of one of my OCs. But I don't know which one of my OCs is the most blanket worthy.
You know what would be funny?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't an OC exactly, but remember the Bedman blanket?
No?
Oh, yeah.
The one that
Emery drew.
That Emery.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh!
But so not the picture, but the blanket. Just Vegeta in the pink Badman shirt, but it says Bedman.
But it says Batman.
Bedman!
Yeah, Bedman.
God.
So good.
It's so funny.
I was just thinking, I was like, this is literally the type of pose that you might have on like a body pillow, though.
Oh yeah, I mean you could put this on a body pillow too.
This is Inu.
I'm gonna have to commission Emery to draw me a blanket.
That's a good idea.
That's cool.
The funniest blankets, in my opinion, are the ones that you can offer up to people and they go, am I cold enough to suffer this indignity?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm glad we all love Vegeta like this.
Uh-huh.
The ultimate wife guy, honestly.
Quick aside, we're playing Interstitial, and we went to the Dragon Ball world. I was so sad that we went pre-Vegeta.
I know. I was just thinking that.
I did get my Bulma moment, so I'll take what I can get. Imagine making a Mastery Link with Bulma.
Literally, though.
I did.
That's a role model for you.
I was also... So I was trying to think of if I had any characters that had scales. And unfortunately, I'm not sure I do. And that's a real tragedy. Because I wanted to get, like, one of those scale male, like, dragon tails.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think those are so cool.
Yeah, and you know I
Right.
messed up. I messed up by having a character with scales and a tail, but the tail is not scaled.
Yeah.
We can fix this
Mhm.
by making a new character.
True.
Specifically to
True.
make merch of. And in this way we go full circle and we are no better to ourselves than all those shows.
Yeah,
That showed us all these fun mechanics and the only goal was to sell us toys. Digimon, I am looking at you.
Morg, what color scales would you want?
On my character. I don't know. It depends on the character. I mean, if I was just... I'm blanking, but I like cool colors, you know, I like purples and blues and stuff. Or like maybe I would get something a little on the nose, like the trans flag color or something.
Of course. You gotta be honest about the overlap between people who have a gender and people who wear scaled tails.
Right. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be too on the nose. Because we all be knowing.
That's fair. Maybe I would pick like a different scheme, like the non-binary or something.
I had a sticker day yesterday, and one of the stickers that I have was a veil in the non-binary colors. With sticker day, I mean, I met up with 2 other friends and we put stickers in our calendars for the rest of the year. It's a lot of fun. And they were like, I don't know that flag. And I'm like, ooh, it's my flag. Yay. I get to explain it to someone in a gotta explain everything way. I just get to say the word and I know there will be no follow-up questions. And that's my favorite one. There's no follow-up questions.
Definitely.
I have another merch idea.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this, but once upon a time we made Pokemon gym leaders.
Yes.
And I made Ace, who is an ice gym leader, who
Yes.
got lost a lot, and then had to be saved by the Pokemon in the team. So Tamagotchi idea, but instead of like a little animal, it's Ace. And you gotta prevent Ace from starving to death as he gets lost in place.
God.
So you gotta constantly call rescue teams on him or guide him through little puzzles. And if you forget about him, he'll lock himself into a corner and he'll get stuck.
This is so much better than Pokemon Tamagotchi, which is, I thought, what the direction you were going to go in is. No, it's the human man, or
Yeah, of
not man,
course.
human non-person, who's like, I gotta feed them and make sure they stay alive.
God.
I bring only my best ideas to this show.
Mine was like a normal gym leader who, I forget their fucking name right now, but they had a lot of colorful normal types instead of like being fairy, which is what I thought I was gonna do. And then I was like, wait, no, there's all these colorful normal types actually.
And what would we have to save your gym leader from in the Tamagotchi form? Or are we just feeding them?
Yeah, I guess just feeding them. I don't know. Or you could just get their clothes, like, you know, steal their fit.
God, if I could wear some of the outfits that I give my OCs, not Skylar, obviously, I gotta wear some clothes. But I genuinely think, even though I give my OCs simple outfit, great fits. I would look amazing in those.
Oh, I forgot. Their name is Lux. That's their name. Lux. Their gym is very colorful and bright to contrast with what people consider plain for normal types. I gave him short shorts, so pretty good.
Let's go for short shorts.
Yeah. I mean, you could put Drench in the Tamagotchi.
I was just thinking, is it one where we gotta prevent Drench from picking up all the sexy Pokemon?
It's a tower defense game.
Ooh.
On this topic of gym leaders, though, so Drench is the one I always talk about because Drench is funny. But I made a normal one first.
Yeah.
Claire. And I'm gonna say I would totally go for a Claire cosplay.
What type was I only vaguely remember Claire.
The team was it was a psychic team.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean I could list off
Clairvoyant. We love puns, don't we, folks? Oh yeah, that is cute with the scarf.
Ace just had a crop top. It's the important bit.
I also had an idea. So this came up in the Eidolon campaign that I'm a player in, not the one I ran. That Symbolic Godzilla is the DM for. One of their like characters was from another world that like had us as like their friends, but also character. It's kind of complicated, but they like found video games of our characters, and my character was a fishing mini game. Because my character has the wild card playbook, and one of the wild cards was fishing for fishies, and it like really stuck out to them. Because they learned how to fish from their shitty dad.
You know what? Going full circle, Eidolon Tarot deck.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
absolutely. That's perfect. Just playing Eidolon with your Eidolon Tarot deck? Yes.
Yes.
I need
with the deck based off of the game that you're playing.
Yes.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. A year ago now, supposedly they're gonna do it, but they keep on not getting back to me actually on it. I did commission someone to do Dory and Rebel. A picture, but it was going to be them as a death card.
Ooh, that's fun.
Honestly, you could do so much with a tarot deck. That could be a full episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, add it to the list.
I just had the silly. We should get a calendar of our OC's ID left.
I like that you made him death, even though I don't think death was either the dissonant or resonant.
When they changed playbooks, they changed to death being the resonant card.
Oh, you're so right. Yes. We didn't get a long time to play with her as the death resonant, so that's also Frankie's resonant card. The one that has the fishing minigame.
I added make a tarot deck to the list.
That's fun.
We gotta.
I really want Claire's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I know the listener can't fucking see this, but...
Okay, they are black Converses with the laces hung and rubber parts magenta.
Yeah.
I sometimes have good taste.
Now this seems pretty solid.
Were there any last minute ones? Just because I know we're like getting close to
my bedtime.
Yeah. I want to make sure that if there was any that you were like, oh shit.
No,
I'm sure we're gonna like close this episode and just think of 10 more, you know?
Then
Yeah.
we'll just do the episode again with Emery, because Emery had great ideas.
True.
And I didn't even get to say Mouse Guard inspired cat toys.
Now you did.
That's I don't know if that's good or cursed.
I think it's cursed.
Your poor little guys will just get torn up by your cat.
Especially because my Beatrix, that's a murderer. She loves tearing the toys apart.
It is fun though to think about. Like maybe that's why you get a couple copies of them, you know?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, for as like aggressive as Gizmo can be sometimes, he doesn't tear up toys that much. He just kind of kicks them and then he's done for a bit. Like he has a little Beanie Baby he plays with and hasn't like torn the beans out of or anything. Beanie Babies would be fun for some of my characters actually though. I guess not the new ones where they have the big wide eyes. I don't really like those as much, but like the old style ones that were just like animals that had little black dot eyes. A lot of funny ones, like a little Banui. Or a big Banui, I guess. Or I guess Squishables are the new thing, right? Like, would you get a Squishable of any of your guys?
What is
Squishmallow. Squishmallow.
Is that like those round plushies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I could get a Squishmallow of Mouse Guard characters.
Squishmallow of Herman.
Oh, that would be cute with the little mask.
A Squishmallow of Knob-Knock. Just like a weird witch, star-nosed mole.
You know, I would buy a plushie of any type of characters.
Yeah,
Plushies
me
are
too.
good.
Plushies are so good. I should own more of them.
True.
Unfortunately, money.
I did get a Kickstarter one, from, Angel Hair. I guess that's also merch of Angel Hair, which is like an online kind of, I guess, analog horror adjacent, but less horror and more just like sad. But yeah, so I would get like an Angel Hair of any of my characters.
I just did a really big yawn, so maybe we should wrap it up.
Yeah, definitely. You can find me somewhere. You can find me at Haunting the Morgue in most places, but especially Tumblr. You can find me on podcasts like Sonic Hustle, that's still on hiatus, but there's just so many episodes out, you should still listen to it, honestly. That's kind of it.
You can find me on Tumblr, mattfromcouchen.tumblr.com, and a little bit on Instagram, where I'm _cosplay. That's also all I'm doing these days.
I'm Izzy. I have a fur affinity that's Isadora. You can also find me on the Discord in the show notes, since I don't do any sort of social media. That's the word. So yeah, we apparently have started watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine on Fridays. So that'll be the next year or so. And then Mondays we either do art, or if people are too tired, then we just watch a random thing.
This is a Noise Space podcast.
Yeah, you
Sure
can
is.
on noisepace.xyz. You can also find us on Tumblr and Blue Sky technically also. And yeah, that's it, really.
Yeah, shit.
You should come to our Discord and tell us some cool merch you have of your characters, if you have any.
or things that you would want so that we can have more ideas. Because I'm sure that every single one of you has such an out there idea that you think no one's gonna like this. Post it. Someone's gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's good.
Yes, please.
Anyway, good night.
Good night.
Good night.